Hello, welcome to Boardgames with Niramas. I'm Josef. I'm here with
Drako in the ceiling, Andreas
in the chair, and Mats in the chair.
Mats in the chair, okay. And we are back for another episode of this advent calendar where we now gone through a bunch of games, but we still have 5 more to go before Christmas here. Christmas Eve is going to be the number 1, but today it's number 5. So yeah, let's get going. Let's get started. Andreas,
It's got to be a
ready?
good game now, right?
Yeah, this is an excellent game, obviously. It's,
Amazing.
it's a feast for Odin.
Oh, that's a good one. Crossover.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Now you crossover with me. Okay.
Yeah, it's the best Uwe Rosenberg game.
I agree.
It just when the other games that he has designed has dropped a little bit, this has just gone the other way. So every year it's just climbing. Each time I play it, it's fascinating. It's like a smörgåsbord of things to do.
Smorgasbord.
Yeah, so many things, so many
Sandwich
different
shape.
paths to try out. There are so many different ways of scoring points. You don't really care if you win. Sort of, it's the game like, oh, you managed to get so many points. Nice. How did you do that? I managed to do this puzzle thing here, and I explored this board, this island over
You
here.
like getting more board.
Yeah, I've tried that recently.
Yeah.
It's really fun to like if you. A main reason to get additional to explore new boards or islands or whatever it is to get it's easier to get bonuses, strong bonuses on those boards than on the main board. The main board is pretty. The bonuses are not very good, but they are amazing bonuses on the other boards, and you try to do that, but then you end up with 3 exploration boards, which I have done. You'll be like, oh wow, I'm gonna fix this because suddenly I'm at minus 350 points or something like that, or minus 200 maybe. You try to get back on positive.
But you win this game a lot when we played it, so
Yeah,
you're good
maybe. Yeah, it clicks. It's also streamlined a bit. Like you don't have to think about getting new workers. Every new round you get an additional worker.
You almost don't have to feed them. I mean, a little bit.
Well, you have
like
to feed them, but it's
every other round you get food as well.
Yeah, it's very rare that you. I mean, obviously it affects your decision making, but it is not what is driving it.
No.
If you compare it to Agricola or something like that, you always will like, oh, I need food to survive.
Yeah.
Earlier I preferred Caverna. Caverna was the go-to game for me.
Yeah.
But nowadays it's Feast for Odin. Looking forward to insert.
Oh yeah. I'm going to make a review for Folded Space.
You have probably made this Twilight Zone here.
No, I just got it in
But you
late
probably-
November.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Feast for Odin. Number 5 might climb even higher.
Yeah.
If I play it more. I'll try to bring it up to the
You
game
should
more
play
often.
it more. I mean, I say that.
I
all
want to
games.
definitely try. I haven't only played this once, so I definitely want to
Yeah,
try
do
it.
a slow brain burn.
Yeah.
This is not a game you can play once, really.
No,
Well,
I get that because it's so overwhelming, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, just try
What
to
do you
sort out
mean,
how
like
things
60 or
upgrade.
70 actions? Just pick the best one.
Yeah.
just do
I
it,
just
Mats.
follow what you do.
And the expansion, the Norwegians,
is important.
is really good. It changes the action board completely. Makes it so good.
It's like an overall improvement to the game. I say. I
Yeah.
mean, some expansions are just like, here's the base game, and then you add something, and then you can use that or not. This is more like, this is how you play the game now.
Yeah.
Norwegian. So
If they ever do a remake of it, Norwegian's way should be.
Yeah, it should be how the game should be. Yeah.
Number 5.
Yeah.
This is the first time. This is a new game on the list.
Oh,
Not
cool.
for me, but for we haven't talked about it
Okay,
before.
okay. Yeah.
So this is Marco Polo 2 in service of the Khan.
It's so weird that you separate them, but
No,
I mean,
but they're 2 different
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
I don't think it's strange. They are different.
They are
different.
yeah,
very
they're
different.
different enough.
It's
Yeah.
just that I mean
You've done this before, right? When you had this one higher up.
yeah.
It's just amazing that both of them are in top
The
10.
top 10,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
But
crazy.
I mean, I think they have similarities, but they are very, very different in how, especially how you travel in the games is very different.
Yeah.
And also in terms of the added resource of Jade just makes it sort of not opens up because it's still a fairly tight game, but just another resource to manage. And just to select and how you do with these sigils that you have to sort of to travel some. You have to. There's 4 different sigils you need to get with the different cloth, gold, and etc. That opens up some sort of round production each round. So you want to do that as soon as possible, but you also need them to travel the whole map.
Yeah.
And then with the set collection in the traveling, I think it's just makes it so very different than the other way where you collect sort of these different locations.
Do you have this in physical form?
No, it's not possible to order. So
okay.
It's hard to find. I'm looking. So as soon as I get it, I want to play it physically.
Because like the Tabletopia, whatever it is,
BGA.
I just feel like this is one of those weights of games where I prefer playing it in physical form, really.
Yeah, I played it once on BGA, and I'm not sure what to say about it.
No, but I mean, if you like Voyages of Marco Polo, you're gonna love it because they're similar in how they are, but they are very different in how they play. That's why I separate them as well. But I think they're 2 excellent games, just building on the same theme. So
I think if I played it a few more times, I think I would prefer it to Marco Polo because this is more open in a sense, or like
it's a different, and that's why I separate them as well. It's not more open. It's just that the sort of there's a different sort of
different flow
where you place your dice workers. Basically, it's very different because you need a number, but there's 2 locations, and then you can of course stack on top as well. So it's a different game.
Nice.
All right. So my number 5, I think. Wait, I'm not sure if this is a crossover or if it's coming. No, have you said this? I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't.
It's early in the
now.
morning,
it's
right?
It's early in the morning. My number 5 is new on the list. Never been on my list before.
Wow.
It came out last year, and it's Imperium Classics or Imperium Legends. And Mats played this before me. Did you mention it? Yeah, you did. Yeah. And it's this is amazing in a way. This game, the story behind the game for me, like my relations to the game, where I got it like a sponsorship thing. I got it. I was supposed to like make videos of it. It looked heavy to get into, and I pushed it further back in the queue of games film. And then Mats was like, "Oh, I heard about this Imperium, and you have it. You know, I can make a video." So
I bought it from you.
He bought it from me, and then made the video. And then I watched the video, and that's when I got really interested in it. And
That's amazing.
Yeah, so I contacted Game Maniacs and I said I need a new copy because Mats got my copy, and I really need this game. I think I borrowed it from you and I played it. Yeah, and I mean, I played this. I think basically between January of this year and like March. I think I played it every day.
Wow.
So, like it got to a routine where I had some breakfast, put on some coffee, and I played one game of Imperium before I started doing anything else in the morning. And then one day I played it, I think 8 times. That's the only thing I did that day. I just played Imperium over and over. It's so good. I mean, it's as a solo game. It's such an amazing solo game. It's been a while since I did my top solo games list, but this might even be, I don't know if it's number 1 or number 2, something like that. And I also played it, as I mentioned. Yeah, we talked about it earlier. I played it with Martin this summer too, and I had a great time. And I mean, I liked when we played it too as well. So, like, I like it too. I think if everyone knows it well, you could possibly get it. Like, you could play it on 3. I mean, we play games that take like 3.5 hours with a lot of downtime, and you have no issue with that, Andreas.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's the same here. If everyone just goes into like, okay, now it's your turn, it's going to be 20 minutes. If you're fine with that, I mean, a lot of people are.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you can sit around and think about what you're going to do on your turn. It's not that, I mean, some things change, of course, because there's like a market row. But yeah, it's such a good game, and especially for solo gamers. I mean, I have to say also it's deck building, but it has some really, really cool deck building aspects, like tweaks and twists to the classic deck building that is you don't see in other games. I have never seen these or heard of this. I think it's very interesting how you it's like you thin down your deck, but it's not permanent. Like you can get the cards back later when you need them later. You can like put them away for now.
You can garrison them on the cards, and
so cool.
So you thin out your deck, and then you can sort of pull them back in again.
Like, okay, I need this later.
It's a management, not just in hand, but in your entire deck management.
Yeah, like what you have on the, like what do you have on your tableau, what do you have in your hand, what do you have in your deck, how do you amazing.
Deck management sounds interesting.
And hand management and tableau management.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And resource management.
Yeah, resource management. It's such a
Do you
crazy good.
You like this game? Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Just
Well,
making sure.
that's my number 5.
That's a good choice.
New for this year. This is gonna stick up here in my top 10, I think, for a while. So, and they're gonna release a new one. There's a new one coming. New box.
So it's space
New
theme now,
civilization.
or no? No, it was.
No, it's like outside Europe, sort of.
Yeah.
Like, so it's more like the world, different cultures and so on. Oh, this.
The Egypts and the.
I was just gonna say we already have the
Queen
Egypts
and
I don't know. It was something like the.
Atlanteans. So,
It was something about like the world scope, something like that. I don't know. Anyway, it's gonna
maybe
be
South
awesome.
America, because that's not so represented in the game.
Yeah, I'm not, I think there's some
Africa?
Asian, African.
Egypt.
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay,
There's
never
gonna be a bunch of new civilizations anyway.
Looking forward to it.
Great stuff. And thank you for watching this episode, number 5 spot. And tomorrow it's number 4.
Yeah.
I will tease you a little bit. I have a really good game there on number 4.
Mine
You
is
heard it
better.
here first.
Mine is better.
A good game. Good
Mine's
game.
better.
Good game.
And I think Drako might be okay. All right. So thank you for watching. We'll see you
hanging
tomorrow.
around.
He's hanging in there. Have a good evening or morning or whenever you're watching,
Bye-bye.
and watch tomorrow.